wanna be a player, but you weren't too smart. You gotta hit Melt up to get a pimp out of.
Magnum PI, welcome back to Pimp My Arc, the first ever follow-up Pimp My Arc episode. How you doing?
Good. Great to be back.
Well, today's episode, what are we doing today? What's going on?
Well, I just started my hyperspace infantry level 5 research today, and I just wanted to get your thoughts on where I should go, if I should stay at Gilly main and get T12 attack troops, or if I should switch to Stella, back to Stella.
So you
go with the T12 HP troops.
So you're currently a Gilly main, thinking about going back to Stella. You're just starting Hyperspace Infantry 5, which is easy enough to finish up with time speed ups. The question is do you build Tier 12 HP troops? Do you build Great Sages, or do you build Dream Eaters? Now, Dream Eaters are the defense troops.
That garbage.
Nah, they're trash. But the Great Sage is more of a T12 attack troop. It doesn't have Terror Space, but it has extra attack damage, and it shields itself, which is brilliant for Gilly and Hubarian mains. Maybe Dream Eaters are okay for Hubarian. And then you have the Transcender choice, which is the HP troop, which has Terror Space, which is for the Stella build. Really, you need to just pick one. Unless you're going to spend a ton of money, you either go the HP troop or the attack troop. So let's take a look at the research real quick. Everything else is at least level 5. You got infantry HP maxed out. That's nice. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's Death Angel. Sorry, level 5. Okay, so 5, 5, 5. Didn't mess around with any tier 11. Perfect. So you went straight down the infantry path the way you're supposed to. All your other infantry research is maxed out except for tier 8 troops, which is fine. Let's double check all your developments there. And advanced research is... you don't have exile. Interesting. Not that you really need it, but... Okay.
Yeah, I figured that was trash and...
So,
really anything I need.
A lot of people have that question. What should I do? Should I go a tank Stella build? Should I go penetration Hubarian? Or should I go attack Gilly? I mean, really, that's the 3 major infantry builds, and they all use 3 very different sets of gear. So you have to ask yourself 2 questions. What kind of gear do you have? And what kind of player do you want to be? So looking at your Stella, you can see she's already released to S-Class. No, your Stella. Stella is still level 1 or level 60. All of her skills are 0, which really doesn't matter too much. The question is what gear do we have? So when we look at Gilly, we have the Titan, Devastation, Void. So this is very much like my build. Very much a 1-slot bust build. But now you're in the Super Guild, right? You're with Win.
Yes.
So, do you plan on making Galactic Battle your primary focus, or do you really want to do All-Star, Peak, and stuff like that?
I do well in All-Star Peak.
So, because the other side of the equation is if you decide you want to do Gilly and you want to have the attack troops, it's a low risk. You know, you can do a lot of 1-slot bust stuff, but realistically, strength and weaken gear really plays well in Galactic Battle, especially in Win, right? We don't want to give up points, so we only take battles we can win unless you're a boss player. On the contrary...
Just take a look at Galileo. He's wearing my sway gear.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's a lot of Swee gear. Isn't there a 2-piece for Swee as well? 2-piece strength and weaken? Yep, Radiance. Virgo, nice. Okay, so you've got a 6 set of Swee gear. So, for me, as a member of Win, knowing that my main role is a Gilly Swee build, even though I have the Titan build, the Destruction build, all the damage in the world, I still have to run the Swee gear. So...
Oh, well, in Galactic Battle, I run Swee, but I put it on Hancock and do a small little march and score big points.
That's a brilliant way to play, too. Tier 11 infantry with Hancock with your Swee gear, and then 1-slot bus commander as the main. That could be it. So here's the thing. The new tank Stella build is amazing. It's a super high-end tank build. It rivals all the main commanders. It rivals the Elves. It rivals the Black and Beasts. It rivals the Rogers. But now that the Meteor, literally this week, has been implemented into the game, resistance is a problem. Because what makes the Stella build so good, the exclusive thing that makes the Stella build so good, is dual blades. You have to run level 1 dual blades for Mysterious Warrior in your 4th slot. Once you do that, right, you get the Wings of Eternity, hits dual blades, it hits the first slot, it bounces around, you can trigger Wings of Eternity 5-6 times, and you can literally disable their entire march on the first turn. But Stella has a 50% win rate increase when she has first strike. So if you're attacking with a tank Stella, your success rate goes down 50%, which is huge. And we did that testing with Stella versus Mysterious Warrior against an elf. So you got to ask yourself the question: do you want to build a bunch of new gear? Right? You got to build the new what's it called? It's the tank Stella build doesn't use penetration. It uses the new weapons, the new whatchamacallits. Oh my gosh, got to go to the handbook real quick. Is it? No, it's called the meat. Wait, where is it? Losing my mind.
Eternal Night?
It's a shield. It's like an age. Oh, there it is. Duh. Assault shield.
Oh.
Right? Now, the other thing is you.
I haven't checked that premium gear.
Yep, you don't necessarily need it, right? But you do need accuracy, and that's what's nice about the truth weapons. You don't really the tank's troops on Stella don't really hit hard. Penetration doesn't do much for her, but she does like the accuracy. She does like the dodge. So that is the go-to weapon for the tank Stella build. But there's a good argument for the assault shield and just stacking accuracy on the weapons with gems. So if you go tank, I clicked the help button. If you go tank Stella build, you're gonna need to get assault shields eventually. You can start off with the truths, but you can't use titans. Otherwise, the build is trash. The whole point of the tank Stella build is stacking HP and accuracy. That's what it's all about. HP and accuracy, so your troops can hit harder with tear space, and accuracy makes sure you don't miss, because Stella doesn't have guaranteed hit, and when you lock in Mysterious Blades, you're losing another guaranteed hit. So you go Gemini Sagittarius for the hit, and then Virgo for the debuffs, and then Andromeda for just shutting them down here and there. There's a little room for play there. But generally speaking, I'm not really seeing the tank Stella build with the resistance headpiece or the Hercules set, but it definitely could be a thing. The truth is, though, is Stella doesn't self-buff, so you don't really need to resist anything, but you do want to avoid, being cursed. You do want to avoid Cepheus. Whatever you can avoid is nice, but generally speaking, it's a damage reduction build with HP and accuracy. So, right, Fearless Pants, the weapons we talked about. Helmet-wise, I believe you have to run Wrath from the Stars for the damage reduction. Yeah, because you need the HP. So if
I have all that gear. I just don't have the shield one, but I have 2 truths, and I have the Wrath of the Stars, and I have the Fearless Pants.
Yeah, so
But they're all at level 30. They're not up to 40 yet, but I have time if I would switch, because I still need 30,000 more HC before I can get unlock any T12.
wow, look at your gear. You have all 4-slot gems, and none of this stuff translates to your Stella.
Yeah. Well, I would just recycle it. I mean, you get 80% back on the big gems, so I would get them all back.
Yeah, most of them back.
Yeah, I have one Spirit Stone in my inventory that I haven't thrown on anything yet.
The other
Neither of the Titans have 4 gems, I don't think. I think they both still only have 3.
Oh, you're right. You're
One
right.
might have 4.
You're right. Yeah, both have 3. But here's the thing. If you go tank Stella build, which is super sexy, and I highly recommend that build, you've got to remember it really plays best as a full slot march, right? Like, you can go down to like 5 units per slot if you want to, but would you rather have 30 units of tier 12 in slot 1 with Gilly, or 30 units of tier 12 but 5 units per slot with a tank Stella build? Because 5 units per slot is going to get 1 slot busted from a hard hit from Dragon Slayer. A hard hit from an Elf Awakening will even kill that. as opposed to a one slot bust Gilly, which if with first strike will always trade efficiently even if she loses all of her troops. So it's a tough choice, man. I think a lot of people are having this problem because I prefer the tank Stella build. I really do. I wish I could justify playing a tank build, but the truth is my main purpose in this game, right, is playing Galactic Battle and having a lot of DPS so I can score points. And don't get me wrong, I could do that with a Sui build on Stella, right? If I decide to go Sui on Stella, that would do it. But I already have all my gear and gems lined up for Gilly, and I do like Gilly. I overlook her sometimes, but the truth is that she's actually quite good. God, you have level 30 Wings of Eternity on Gilly?
Yeah, I don't jump.
Damn. Dude, your Gilly would wreck mine. I'm quite sure of it.
She puts in work in Peak and All-Star. I'm telling you, I do well.
Jesus. I'm kind of embarrassed. Like, I've got a little more leadership than you, but, like, I think in a fair fight, you would definitely win.
Well, that's just because I also got 200k in Hancock and another 170k in Rogers.
Oh, look at this account.
Maybe it's like 160k.
Here's my thinking. You've already got...
I was never a big believer in just have all your eggs in one basket. So that's why I do well in Peak, because I have, a decent-sized comm of each type.
Look at this. Hancock with twin, so you get double strike, double feral strength triggers. Dude, this Hancock is sick. All right, so you already have a tank disable commander built into Hancock, right? You've already got the gear. I don't think you need another tank commander. Whenever you were going to use Stella, you may as well just use Hancock. For sure. Even though it's tier 11, you get more sweet opportunities there. And you got to move some of the sweet gear around, but that's fine. But if it was me and you wanted another infantry comm, I would start building a penetration set and go Hubarian.
Yeah, if you look at Dragon Slayer, I just started working on the penetration set yesterday.
Problem with Dragon Slayer, is it's good if you can pick up the tier 12 or tier 11 in the research packs or in the troop packs, but you don't have any of the research to back those troops. And it really matters, right? Because in Galactic Battle, you're going to be going against people that have 200% mastery, right? So you're literally going to be smaller than them, and they're going to be 3 times more potent than you, which is brutal.
Yeah, I basically just throw T10 infantry. I got some T10 infantry I kept for her.
Oh, that works, yeah. That works. That actually works really well. T10 infantry hit really hard. But, oh man, I don't know. Would I even go Hubarian? I don't know. Hubarian with tier 12 is really good. But, I'm going to say, because Hubarian and Gilly use the same troops, the tier 12 attack troops, you're better off staying with Gilly, grabbing Hubarian, and then using Hancock as your tank comm, and then Dragon Slayer as a utility one-slot bust whenever you don't want to use Gilly. And I think... What were you thinking? How close were you to going Stella?
I mean, I was just looking for input. I mean, I love my Gilly. I would be more than happy to stay with Gilly rather than having to get Stella all the way back up to 60s on all her skills.
I think with the invent of the resistance mechanic and how more players are going to be adding that to their repertoire, I think it plays better to go with Gilly because even then, Stella versus Tank Rogers, she's a beater, man. But if Rogers has enough resistance, Stella's not going to be as good. So I think they're nerfing Stella. I really do. They're slowly nerfing Stella and bringing the defense comms back into it. And Stella's kind of an anti-defense comm. Her whole thing is shutting down defense commanders from triggering their skills.
Right.
Yeah, so... That's...
Because, infantry can't have it good for too long. As soon as they find out infantry's got it good, they gotta shut it down.
They gotta shut it down, baby. Can't let us rise too high. But I do like the balance that infantry has with Hubarian, Gilly, and Stella. But I don't know. I think that pretty much covers that. Do you want to tell me about Meme Review? What's been going on with Meme Review? I mean, listen, you're an 8-time winner of Meme Review. You're tied with Solar Apollo. There's some young guns trying to make it into the Friday show. What's going on in Meme Review?
Not much. I mean, I've backed off a little bit since Solar Apollo's not in there. You know, I'll throw a meme up here and there, but whenever you got like a big thing going, you know, that's when I get down and make some memes.
Well,
putting out that content.
You won Meme Review 69. I didn't reimburse you yet for your. Did you buy the jacket?
No, not yet. I've been slacking. I've been putting it off, waiting until, you know, there's not a big event going, so that I have a little extra money.
Sure, gotcha. All right. Well, when you're ready to do that, I'll send that over. Who's a good up and comer in Meme Review that you're looking at?
I love Kirby Kirkham's stuff.
Kirby.
He's been doing pretty good.
What about Destroyer? He popped on the field and got a couple wins right away.
Yeah, and then, you know, he started talking, so then, you know, I had to show him what's up.
Latest SmackDown. That's funny. All right, so you joined the Win.
Yeah, he does well.
You joined the Win Guild. What was the motivation behind that?
Honestly, I just wanted to get into see if they let me in, and when Anubis said yes, you know, I was surprised, and then he had to switch me over to Army because Anubis had left. Now Anubis is coming back, but I just, you know, be in the big guild, fight with the big dogs, and get to be, you know, buddies with Melt.
Yeah.
And before episode 68 and 69, I hadn't won a meme review. I was like, I think Melt's not giving me any wins because I'm in his guild now.
There's no rhyme or reason to the wins.
I know.
There's no previous history. There's no buying favorites. It's the best meme in the one post, 1 week at a time. Try to keep it, you know, but try to keep it fair. But try.
I did post one meme this week. You should get a kick out of it.
Oh, good. That's Friday's show. I think this will probably be an episode for next week, actually. Because tomorrow... I don't know. It'll probably be next week. We might hold this one over. But
okay, well then, by the time it airs, then, you know, this will all be in the past.
It'll all be in the past. So let's see. You got any server-side PvP going on? What you been up to?
No, man, we don't... Who are we going to fight?
Every once in a while.
There's that one Chinese guy that's been giving us a lot of trouble, but I'm never, you know, I'm busy driving, so I just log in, do my dailies, and wait for Galactic Battle.
Oh, look at this shot. Look at that one slot bust against Dragon Slayer in your replays. Who was this?
Oh.
That was Galactic Battle last week?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, all right. Look at a Hancock Swee replay. What'd you go through your replays and get rid of the bad ones? Oh.
No, I don't think so.
Why don't you submit these to Replay of the Week?
Actually, I'm pretty sure I did do that.
Why don't you submit these to Replay of the Week?
It's a big hassle trying to upload it to YouTube and then get a link and then send you the link.
It's easy. It's easier than making a meme, though. It's got to be easier than making a meme.
It is definitely not easier than making a meme.
Really? I just assume people are logged into YouTube and they just click upload real quick and it's just that it's like almost instant.
Oh, maybe I'm just a boomer.
You're a boomer. That's funny. Oh man, you got some sick replays in here. Look at this Stella. Oh, look at this Stella build. Look at her penetration on a Stella. She deserved to lose. Oh, what a mess that build is. Oh, look at that Swee March. This is one of those times where I'm like, you got 1 unit per slot. Maybe just go 5. Just go 5 units in case you get a max leadership march and you can actually kill the whole thing. Because, yeah, it looks like...
There was one, but the last update erased it. But, yeah, I did 1 per slot, and you wiped out everything on a full march. Great Sage, Gilly, they only left like 4,000 in 1 slot and killed everything else.
I see some ODAD replays in there. I better not go revealing those. People don't want to People don't want their builds out there. We'll save it for the playoffs, guys. Save it.
I made sure to refresh Ace of Galaxy for you in case you wanted to hop in there and fight somebody.
Alright, let's pick a fight with someone real quick. Mirage, Lemmy, Crafty, Moscow, Dodger, Leo. Let's refresh. Luffy, Gemini, Copperhead, Devil Ship. No one sticks out, but let's see if we can get... Let's see, Rogers is gone. I want to take this Galileo out for a test drive. Let's go. Okay. Little tier 12 action. Little baby tyrant here. Oh, look at that Sweet Gear. How is that Sweet Gear surviving that hit? Wow, that's surprising. He's barely hitting us with tier 12. He must not have gear on.
Yeah, he's probably got no gear on.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe Sweet had an effect, but no. We got to break through that shield. Uh-oh, Galileo's can't use tier 10 infantry. We're going to lose. We lost! Oh, no. All right, come on, Gilly. Punch right through. Man, you got a lot at tier 11. Do you have the resources to make the tech switch when you get the Great Sage?
Well, I did just use a bunch for this last research, but I still got some left over. Plus, if you go into my inventory and others, and you see those, I've been stockpiling those yellow and blue cases from the last couple events.
Gotcha. Come on, Gilly.
So I got a decent little stash. Plus, you know, we got our resource dealers.
No, we don't. No, we.
Push comes to shove.
Oh no, we lost to this stupid Vega main. Ooh. Tier 10 walkers. Okay. Oh, we lost to a Vega main. I don't think our Gilly had our gear on. We gotta reset that. Come on, Gilly. Try that one more time.
We gotta put Gilly in the bag.
No. Yeah, you're probably right. Crush through here.
That way she comes out with first hit. Demolishes that Vega.
There we go. Come on, baby. Okay. Didn't lose much there. Now, for the record, we don't have full troops in the back slot. Gotta kill this Dragon Slayer. Get out of here, Dragon Slayer. Alright. Vega. Okay, Vega has first strike. Airship Awakening. Tier 11. Or we have tier... Oh, he one-shot us! Shit. Okay, we're alive. We're still in this. Wings of Eternity. Hit him. Oh, we don't hit hard enough. He has too much crit with her. We don't have enough crit. Oh, man, we're in trouble. Okay, well, that guy's a sleeper. Watch out for him and Ace. Jeez, that guy's solid, man. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. That Galileo, he let us down, man. I had the wrong gear on him, though. Okay, so that's, I don't know, I think that pretty well covers it, man. Anything else you want to say? Shout-outs?
Well, you know, shout out to all the meme engineers. And I also have a shout out to all the fellow war makers out there. Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women.
With the Arnold impersonation. That's one of the best lines ever. If you guys haven't gone back and watched the Conan movies, they are truly legendary movies. And just the way they filmed them, the history of it, they're fantastic movies. Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women. Yeah, that's a classic. All right, then let's wrap it up then, shall we?
Sure.
Guys, thanks for watching. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and check out Friday's show, Meme Review, where all the best meme engineers from around the galaxy go and post their Arc of War related content. I review it, make a long video out of it. It's a good time. It's a fun thing to do on a Friday. My name is Melt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
So you wanna be a player, but you weren't too smart. You gotta hit Melt up to get a pimp out of.